I guess the first and most obvious question is, how's the back?
Doing great. Surgery was awesome. I'm just enjoying life now.
You're 100%, I understand?
100%. Back to playing, back to running, and all that good stuff.
This might be the first season, Jared, that you've ever played on a team where expectations, whatever your expectations are within the team, from without, expectations aren't all that high. How are you going to handle that challenge, being that it's very new to you?
We like it. We love it. We love being the underdogs. I always was an underdog, even though everybody says I wasn't. I always felt that mindset. So it was a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun this year to prove everybody wrong.
You have a new coach. I know you're kind of new to him and he's new to you, but can you compare Brad Stevens to Doc Rivers?
Not really. More so Thad Mana.
Okay.
Motivators. They never see a bad shot. They always want you to defend. It's awesome to have, Coach Stevens. He was recruiting me back in high school before I committed. And he was always at our high school watching our players play. So we knew each other for a long time, but now we really get to know each other for 82 games and then some.
Is it weird being coached by someone who looks younger than you? And that's not a knock on you. He looks younger than some teen Disney stars.
Yeah, I think it's really, really funny, that we got Coach Stevens, and everybody talks about how am I going to take him serious. But, when it comes to game time, you gotta trust your coaches.
Rajon Rondo seems to be a guy that a lot of us in the media seem to have a really hard time putting a finger on. What's he like as a person?
He's a great guy. Quiet, keeps it to himself, but as long as you're within his circle, he's always going to take care of you. And that's Rondo. He doesn't say much, but he's always protecting his teammates.
Speaking of protecting your teammates, it's something you did at Ohio State, and it's a team this year that shows a lot of promise, but there are some question marks. What do you predict for the Buckeyes next season?
We only lost to Sean, and
you can't minimize that, though.
Actually, I think I can.
You can?
I think I can, because with the way LaQuinn Ross been playing within the NCAA season and Big Ten, we have another special score. And our recruits coming in, Mark Lovin, he's another special one. And then AC comes back, better than ever. Linzel Smith comes back better than ever. Amir Williams has a year under his belt playing a lot. It's going to be special this year.
Have you been to the summer workouts with some of the Buckeyes? I know some of the guys come back. Evan has tweeted about coming back. And who have you been working out with this summer?
I haven't got a chance to I just got cleared a couple weeks ago. So, I'm trying to go back up there soon. I really want to see the guys play. I want to play against the guys as well. It's always fun playing against former teammates. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Are you still having fun? Because one of the things that I hear from some pro athletes is that they get to the pros, and it's a business all of a sudden. But you always have this childlike way of looking at the world that I love. Are you still having fun playing basketball?
Always having fun. When you're smiling and you're doing something that you love to do, you really don't look at the business aspect until it comes time to do business. But other than that, I'm just enjoying life and having fun.
You told one of my coworkers today that one of the things that you've loved about the pros is not having fans sing Party in the USA at you or making posters. How much longer do you think you can avoid the hecklers at the NBA level, or are they just not as vocal?
I can control that. If I want to have a terrible season, I can always control that. But if I want to have a great season, it depends on what direction I go.
You want the bullseye back, though.
I want the bullseye back. I always want the bullseye. That's one thing I love to have is the bullseye.
The most important thing. You're getting a degree. You're working on that. Can you tell us about where you are in that process? Why that was so important to you?
I'm very far from getting my degree. Let's put that out there. But my mother, we made a decision, last year in 2012, if I was going to stay or if I was going to go. And my mother told me, if you're going to go, just make sure you get your degree later. And I've been trying to work on that. I'm in and out. With the NBA schedule, is really, really hard, but I'm working my butt off to try to stay in school. So I'm having a lot of fun doing that, and you can't let your mama down.
Are you taking books with you on the buses, or when are you working it in?
Everything's online.
Everything's online.
Everything's online. So I'm trying to stay within online classes. It's just it's so hard because there's sometimes I have to sacrifice and miss a quiz because I'm playing in the next hour, and so that's when the quiz opens up and it closes at midnight. By the time I get home, it's midnight. It depends on where I'm at. If I'm on the road, we go straight from the arena to the plane, and we're heading home. We're heading to another city. So I mean, it's really, really tough.
Now, when you were at OSU, you could tell a professor, "I've got a game during this time." You can when the classes are online. What do you do when you have to miss the quiz?
I think
I got an NBA game. Can I be dismissed?
Yeah, I think with college, I think the professors kind of look at everybody's schedule and see what type of athletes they have, and then they determine the quiz that way. Or they open it up for a whole week, and then you within that week you take that test. Sometimes it's just tough. Just when in the NBA you can play 7 games in 11 nights, or 7 games in 10 nights. It depends.
Working an education into that schedule, it tells me that it's something that you value. I mean, I know your mom does, but what's in it for you?
I just think it's completion. Something I started off really, really with hard work and dedication in the classroom. Why give it up? And a lot of people say athletes don't have a degree. I always want to be different. That's why I don't have no tattoos, no ear piercings, no nothing.
Anything else that you do to be different these days?
I'm trying to stay me. That's it. Everybody that see me in Ohio State, I'm trying to stay the same way at the Boston Celtics.
You are here in Columbus today, though. How nice has it been to get in touch with some of these people who are coming out here to see you, and just sort of getting back in touch with your roots? Not that you ever lost touch, but
awesome. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to know that you're with your city, and they support education. Period. And I think that's amazing.
And your dad's still here locally?
Yes, my dad's still here. He should be coming up here. I don't know yet, but we'll see.
What's it like being the son of an unofficial mayor of Columbus? I mean, let's face it, Satch, he could run this town if he wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, my dad, hard values. He values a lot. He has a book coming out soon.
Oh, does he?
Make sure you get it. If he comes up here, make sure you interview him about the book. I mean, it's all them Satchisms that he gives us, all the sayings that I say within the media, everything that he says within the media. I mean, it's just all in one book, and it starts from the beginning and to the end. You'll love it.
Is that going to be one of the books you think you're required to read for your online courses?
Required to read? I might not read that book because I think I know his whole life story within the first 2 years I was born. So I think I'm good on that one.
All right. Thanks for your time, Jared. Really appreciate it.
No problem.